It is shaping up to be a classic late May Sunday here in Hastings as we head toward a high of 81 degrees this May 24th, 2026. The Mississippi River is already sparkling under the morning sun. Right now, the conditions are exactly what you want for a holiday weekend. We have plenty of sunshine, warm temperatures, and just enough of a light southwesterly breeze to make a walk down by Levee Park feel incredibly comfortable. But enjoy those daytime hours while you can. This quiet, breezy pattern has a strict expiration date. This timeline shows exactly when that shift happens. We stay clear through the afternoon, but as we push past midnight, cloud cover increases and we face a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms rolling through. Because that window of calm is fleeting, you will want to maximize your time outdoors today. And as you head out, it's worth noting that May 24th has an incredibly deep history, connecting our town to some major national milestones. If you are heading downtown to run errands or doing some afternoon yard work, short sleeves are the way to go today. You will definitely want sunglasses and sunscreen for the midday sun. And as you walk past the storefronts and city signs, take a second to think about where the name Hastings actually comes from. On this exact date in 1858, Henry Hastings Sibley officially stepped into office as Minnesota's very first state governor. When the early town site company was forming our settlement, they deliberately chose Sibley's middle name to mark the map. So stepping outside today ties you directly to those earliest years of Minnesota statehood and a long, complicated settlement story that built the streets we walk on. While our town was putting down its political roots, the state was also hosting a massive leap forward in national technology. Roll the calendar back to May 24th, 1844. That afternoon, Samuel F.B. Morse transmitted the first long-distance telegraph message from Washington, D.C. straight to Baltimore. Long-distance communication back then required heavy brass machinery. Every electrical pulse sent over the wire had to be mechanically stamped onto physical paper tape, like the reel you see here, before it could be decoded by an operator. It was slow by our standards, but in 1844, this was the absolute cutting edge. The 19th century equivalent of texting a friend to ask if they got your message. That single transmission established the electrical communication network we rely on right now. Without it, we wouldn't have the instant digital weather radar data we need to track tonight's incoming storms. As our pleasant Sunday winds down and porch lights start to flick on across Hastings, we hit another major anniversary. On the evening of May 24th, 1935, Major League Baseball played its first ever night game at Crossley Field in Cincinnati. By flipping the switch on massive light towers towering over the diamond, they illuminated the entire field of play, allowing the Reds to beat the Phillies 2-1 in front of an evening crowd. That successful test run under the lights proved that professional sports didn't have to end at sundown. It turned evening baseball into a normal, expected part of American summer life. A night at the ballpark sounds ideal, but tonight's actual forecast here in town is going to be far less relaxing once those clouds thicken up. Before you head to bed, bring in your patio cushions, check car windows are rolled up, and put away your lawn tools. On the bright side, today's weather is polite enough to give us a beautiful afternoon at the park, and then save the rain until most of us are fast asleep. But thunderstorms can be highly volatile. Make sure you check National Weather Service alerts for sudden warnings before making early morning plans. Respecting that midnight weather shift is the best way to ensure a safe, dry holiday weekend. If this update helped you out today, share it with a neighbor, and be sure to subscribe to Hastings Now.